What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and it's finally happening. Everyone is now converging on the same spot, the main battlefield for the epic climax of the Spade Kingdom War Arc. The final showdown is happening, and Asta and the rest of the Black Bulls are about to join the main battle along with many other important characters. This is now an all-out war, so let's get into it. If you enjoyed the Black Clover content here on the channel and you want us to keep it going, please leave a like and comment. It really does help. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, or maybe you watch our videos but you haven't subscribed yet, make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. If you don't want to miss future videos, you really have to go through the trouble of hitting that bell and then selecting the option that says all. Also, if you are looking for a crazy weekly anime podcast, then I have the podcast for you. Along with my friends Nuxtaku and Briggs, I host a podcast every week called Rant Cafe. It is available for free exclusively on Spotify, so check it out, link in the description. Finally, this video will of course contain Black Clover manga spoilers, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. Okay, so we start off in the aftermath of Asta's incredible one-shotting of that massive ancient demon. Yes, the demon really is down and out, which means that Asta in his new Devil Union form really was able to cut him down with just one unbelievable swing of the Demon Slayer's sword. That is beyond impressive when we consider just how strong and resilient these ancient demons are. And it is now absolutely clear that Asta is on a whole new level of power. But now that the ancient demon has been destroyed and the Clover Kingdom capital has been saved, Asta has another problem. He needs to get to the Spade Kingdom capital to help in the fight against the Dark Triad, but the Spade Kingdom capital is very far away. Who knows how long this trip is going to take Asta if he tries to get there on his own. And since Nacht is currently busy trying to stay alive, Nacht cannot use his shadow magic to just teleport Asta into the Spade Kingdom. Given just how bad the situation is inside the Spade Kingdom Palace after the early opening of the Tree of Qliphoth, if Asta tried to get to the Spade Kingdom by conventional means, he would probably end up being too late to save Nacht and the others. Moreover, not long after he defeats the ancient demon, Asta's time in the Devil Union form runs out, and he reverts to his normal form, and Libe reverts back to his chibi form. The two of them and Gimodello suddenly drop from the sky where they had been flying back when they were still in the Devil Union form. But instead of crashing to the ground, they fall right through a portal and are transported to another location. We don't actually see the face of the mage who cast the portal spell, but this has to be Finral's spatial magic. Once Asta and the two devils arrive in the secondary location, they are greeted by half a dozen people. We don't see the faces of these people, we only see the bottom of their legs, but Asta is clearly excited to see these guys. So this has to be Finral and the other Black Bulls. Those high-heeled boots must belong to my girl Vanessa, and presumably Gray is also there along with Gauche, Magna, and Gordon. Now, I don't want to get too deep into like a shoe and feet analysis here to determine who is who, but I think it's safe to say that Finral and the other Black Bulls are about to accompany Asta to the Spade Kingdom. And of course, thanks to Finral's spatial magic, they can get there much quicker. I have to say that I am very excited to see the other Black Bulls back in action, especially Magna, since he's really been on the sidelines for quite some time. Magna spent the time skip training on his own after he was told that he was too weak to benefit from the Spirit Guardian training. I have a strong feeling that Magna unlocked some impressive new power-ups during the time skip. And I think that in this coming battle, he is going to prove himself to everyone. The chapter then switches focus to the Spade Kingdom capital. Those lower tier devils who emerged from the palace are attacking the capital, and the resistance forces and the Clover Kingdom infiltrators are doing their best to fight off these heinous devils. Sally is using her gel magic, and Makusa North is using his snow magic to keep the devils at bay while they evacuate the civilian population. And it turns out that Makusa has the ability to summon a bunch of snowman golems and use them in battle. This is actually funny because Makusa's voice actor is Daisuke Sakuma, a member of the band called Snowman, so Makusa's magic is definitely a reference to that. But beyond just being a reference, I gotta admit that having a snow-based power in a snowy place like the Spade Kingdom is actually really useful. We'll see if Makusa ends up doing something important in the story, or if he just ends up being a minor side character. Now, as all of this is happening, Valtos is using his spatial magic to evacuate the civilians and transport them somewhere safe. And the uncrowned, undefeated Lion King Seke is there too, standing by and getting ready to annihilate the devils if the others can't get the job done without him. Honestly, as long as Seke is there on the battlefield, I'm not worried. Meanwhile, Fugolion shows up with Salamander and absolutely scorches a bunch of the devils. I was happy to see Fugolion in action once again, and he is definitely one of the strongest mages on the battlefield right now. But even with Fugolion there, the sheer number of devils is just so huge that even Salamander can't scorch them all in time. Just as it looks like a few of the devils are going to break through and devour some of the Spade Kingdom civilians, there is a sudden flash of light and the devil attackers are vaporized before they have time to harm anyone. A powerful rune-enforced magic was able to take out the devils while not doing any harm to the humans. And this shocks the Spade Kingdom resistance fighters. They've never seen anything like this magic. Suddenly, the entire Heart Kingdom gang appears, including Luck, Noel, Sacrea, Mimosa, Gaia, Leo, Charmy, Patri, and more. I knew that these guys were bound to show up eventually, but I have to say that this was a truly phenomenal entrance, and now we really do have an all-out war. The Infiltration Squad from the Clover Kingdom, the Spade Kingdom Resistance, the Heart Kingdom Gang, Patri and the Elves, they're all here. And you better believe that Asta and the rest of the Black Bulls are about to arrive as well. All of these newly powered up characters are about to face off against the strongest villains in the history of Black Clover. We have the Dark Triad at 100% of their devil power. We have the highest tier devils from the Tree of Qliphauth, including of course Lilith and Nama, but we can assume that other devils will emerge from the Qliphauth as well, including Lucifer himself. This will be such an amazing final showdown, and this is truly a fitting climax for this incredible arc. Let's be real, the battle inside the Spade Kingdom Palace was looking pretty bad for Noct and the others after Morris sped up the opening of the Qliphauth and Lilith and Nama showed up. However, with the Heart Kingdom gang now here and Asta and the other Black Bulls on the way, there is hope for victory. Man, this is going to be great. I expect phenomenal action, incredible teamwork, fighting in multiple locations with many different types of magic all working together, and a ton of twists and turns. We may even get some major deaths because these devil villains really are on an entirely different level from anything that we've seen before. So we have to be prepared to lose some characters we care about during this showdown. Obviously, I hope we don't lose any of the Black Bulls because they are such a great squad. One of the coolest squads in the history of anime in my personal opinion. But as fun as it is to watch these epic fights, we have to remember that fights have consequences, and this is going to be very dangerous for our heroes. So yeah, there might be casualties, we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited that all-out war is finally here? And do you think that we might lose any important characters during the course of this battle? Also, how will Asta make his entrance? And who do you think that Asta and Liebe are going to fight first? Will it be a Dante rematch? Will they fight those new overpowered devils from the Qliphauth? Or someone else? Definitely share your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this Black Clover video and you want us to keep it coming with the Black Clover content, please leave a like to let me know. It really does help. And if you're new to the channel, or maybe you haven't subscribed yet, make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. Don't forget to check out my weekly anime podcast, The Rant Cafe Podcast, available on Spotify for free, link in the description. A big thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons for making videos like this one possible. Special thank you to Alpha Sigma, disciple of Lord Twigo himself. And I can't forget all of our The One tier patrons, the ones who rise above all other clans, including Ingrata, The World, A Quiet Respect, Pate Heffa, Liam Thompson, Aljatal, Dr. Courtman, Johnny Boy Draws, Emperor Otaku, Spidey Life Tanel, Baked Buddhist, and Tungsten Tarkus. Finally, thank you also to our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, Steelers, Angel Cruz, Anatoly Kazatsky, Joe Stanton, Very Gucci, Jessica Calafond, Rathuin Deora, Alicia Octor, Bonnie Parks, Hinokami and Water, The Red-Haired Raven, Joanne Garcia, Jack Watches Anime, Fatboy Games, Ted No Ted, Deadly Saint, Matthew Cruz, and Anthony Schreiber. If you enjoy our videos and you feel that they provide value for you, consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar will give you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these amazing people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys!